Honestly, I think I'm going insane. The time you saw in the beginning, and that's right here that I really don't know if you can see, is the countdown until the NBA regular season. That is 50 days, which is 126 hours, which is 72,403 minutes. And then y'all know the seconds keep going down because, like, it's seconds. Oh, and we back. I guess that wasn't in the last video and the comments went crazy. But in reality, I did say and we back, but YouTube didn't upload that part of the clip. But we back. Let's get back to it though. I think I'm going insane because I don't know what to do with this time. I have a Twitter group chat where me and a couple other YouTubers that you may know. I'm not going to disclose names because maybe it's supposed to be a secret. But we're all in a group chat like, what do we do? Because I think 2K comes out on September 11th or something like that. So we still have 15 or so days where we just don't have anything to upload. If you notice, if you go through my uploads through the month of August, I've missed like half of the days so far this month. And it's not because of laziness or I'm enjoying the summer. It's because I literally have nothing to talk about. And it gets stressful. It gets very, very stressful. If you don't know where I'm at right now, you need to really pick up your fandom of this channel. But me and the homies sit here 2 times a week and we try to think of things to talk about for the podcast. And it can get tough, man. It could definitely get tough. Shout out to the homies, though. They'll be here later today. So with these 50 days, I've been trying to figure out how can I make them go faster. The first thing that come to mind was, y'all remember that episode of South Park where Cartman froze himself because he wanted the Nintendo Wii? I thought about it. But there's one big problem. 87 degrees here. So I had to Google how to make time go faster. The first thing that comes to mind is go on a walk, which sounds like a good idea, but it's 87 degrees and the sun is out. So I'm going to pass on that one. Second one, meditate, which is something I actually thought about doing until I realized that it is physically impossible for me to meditate. You got to like clear your mind and stuff. It's too much going on for me to clear my mind. Number 3, take a nap. It's probably the best option, but naps ain't gonna cover the 50 days we got. Write in a journal or start a blog. Technically, this YouTube channel is like a blog of some sort, so check. I mean, that's helping. Hang out with friends, that hit close to home. I can't really do that. My friends have like real-time jobs and stuff. I'm sitting in my apartment recording this video. I can't really hang out with them. So to make time go faster, there's really no solution. One of the main reasons I'm really excited for this season is because we get to see LeBron play with young people again. I remember when he went back to Cleveland, he made them trade Andrew Wiggins for Kevin Love. He never really was about, let me play with some young guys. He was always about winning now. So I think it's going to be super funny to watch 33-year-old LeBron, going to be 34-year-old LeBron, play with some of the kings of NBA social media and Kyle Kuzma, Josh Hart, and Lonzo Ball. I think it's going to be a very, very entertaining season for that. I'm very excited to see how Kawhi Leonard enjoys Toronto. He went from a place, California, that don't get snow. Then he was drafted in Texas, don't get snow. And now he's going to Toronto that gets snow. It's going to be fun. And I could go down the entire list of one thing I'm looking forward to for each NBA team. Write that down. Nobody sell that one. But those are just two of the most... The ones that I'm thinking about the most. Like Kawhi Leonard in that uniform is going to be tight. I know we see the photoshops, but it's like when you see him hitting shots in the Toronto jerseys, because Toronto, I got to admit, they got some of the best jerseys in the league, without a doubt. All of their jerseys are fire. Seeing him in that jersey is going to be tight. And then seeing LeBron in that, I know he's already done a photo shoot, but it's going to take some time to see him in that purple and gold, man. Y'all know that one clip of D'Angelo Russell overreacting on the bench and Kobe's just sitting there stale-faced? I wonder if LeBron is going to get that stale face. I wonder if LeBron has hit that point in his career where he's all business and no more fun. Super exciting to think about. Josh says, hi, Kenny, big fan of yours. I've been watching since 25K. I have Twitter, but you can't use it very well, so I decided to just DM you on Instagram, hoping you would read this. Who would you start, bench, and cut of these 3 big guards? Jameer Nelson, Randy Foye, and Raymond Felton. What? That's such a... So usually when people give you a start, bench, cut, it's like 3 elite players that's so hard to pick. This man picked 3 big players, 3 big point guards. And I don't mean big like Sean Livingston, Ben Simmons. I mean like round. I think we Starting Jameer Nelson, because once upon a time he was an all-star. Shout out to Dwight Howard for keeping that team looking good. We're benching Raymond Felton, and I guess we're cutting Randy Foye, because in my mind I don't have any memories of Randy Foye. Of course I know who he is, but I can't think of one particular moment of Randy Foye. When we think about Raymond Felton, I think about that one shot he tried to hit before the buzzer beater.
Boy, get it. Yeah, boy, $200.
It was like 12 feet short, so we benching him. Old Dog says, love your videos. I remember when you was at 1K. That was in 2012. So either this guy's lying or he is a super OG. Either way, thank you for supporting the channel. Hey, Kenny or King of the Fourth Quarter. I'm a big fan, but one day you should start a channel with you and your girlfriend. Y'all could do pranks and all good stuff. Hit me back. I'm a big fan. People ask me a lot why I don't bring my girlfriend onto the camera. It's because this is like my channel, if that makes any sense. And I've seen other people bring their girlfriends on their channel before, and the comments are always so terrible. Whether it's just like creepy, nice stuff. I mean, people try to be nice, but it's super creepy, or just the disrespectful stuff. And I'd rather keep that away from her. You know, I love her too much for her to be reading comments and seeing crazy stuff. So I'm gonna keep this with me and you. You can talk all the crap you want about me, because that don't faze me. But like, you know, I've been conditioning myself for the comment section of my videos since 2012. She ain't gonna have that conditioning. I mean, she has been in a couple videos here and there, but that was like years and years ago. So now I don't think we're gonna start our own channel unless she really wants to. I'm not gonna force her to be in a video though. I had to take the mic off the stand for this one because I like this DM so much. He says, man, I love you. No homo though. Your NBA knowledge is the highest I've ever seen. We don't always have the same opinions on some things, but your diplomacy is out of this world. That's why you are my favorite b-ball YouTuber, and I wish you nothing more but grinding, big bro. Keep up this outrageous work of yours. Hope you're as good as a person IRL as YouTube. The reason I like this DM so much is because this one statement: we don't always have the same opinions, but that's okay. That's basically what he's saying. We don't always have the same opinions, but that's okay. That is the heart of why I love sports so much. Because when you think about sports opinions, nobody is right or wrong usually. But if you can agree to disagree and still have the conversation with the opposing person, it's just a beautiful thing. Me and Pierre, who usually sits right here, right here, we don't agree on a lot of things. But that's why our show, our podcast is so great, because you hear us debating, and at the end of the day, Pierre know I still love him. Shout out to my cousin. And we don't get heated at each other because we disagree. You know, it's just a beautiful thing. There's things that we call sports. Thank you for the DM. So I was almost done editing this video when I got the notification that Manu, my boy, my favorite six man in the history of this league, decided to call it a career. So I just wanted to give us some acknowledgement for the people that may not have known. Manu Ginobili is retired. When I look at Manu, at least when I looked at him last year, I compared him and Dirk the same. It seemed like they were going to be able to play basketball forever. Forever. Last year he had his moments. You just like, Manu, man, are you 40 or are you 26? You know? So it just sucks that he has to go, but it makes a lot of sense. He did some great things for San Antonio. Definite Hall of Famer. You'll see him giving a Hall of Fame speech, and I think it was, is it 3 or 4 years you got to wait until you're inducted into the Hall of Fame? But Manu, one of my favorite six men of all time, one of my favorite players of all time, called it a career. So I know I'm spending my next couple hours watching Manu highlights. But that's it. Let's get to the outro. All right, I think we're going to end this random video up here. We still got 50 days, 126 hours, and a bunch of minutes left. But you know what? We did kill some time, which is a step in the right direction. I'm still trying to figure out once September 11th hit, which is, of course, when 2K18 drops, if I'm going to bring it to this channel or the other channel. I still don't know just yet. So let me know what you think in the comment section. Because I will be playing a lot of 2K, and I will be making 2K videos. I just don't know exactly where to put them, what makes the most sense. But regardless, thank y'all so much for watching. I'll see y'all hopefully tomorrow. But again, things are hard out here for a YouTuber right now, all right? Thank y'all. Peace.